everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the Burton Burger Podcast. Baby, it is episode 273. We are your cousins, Bert and Burger, and coming at you with another little bit of that cousin love and fun.
Oh, my God.
Boy, I don't know if we've said it like that before. That sounds a little weird.
That was a little weird, but we'll go with it. It's on brand still.
But you know what you're getting when you come and listen to the show. A little bit of that family element, baby, to the podcast world. So, got some cool stuff to chat with you about today and kind of see where it goes. So, one thing that we have been discussing with the mods of B&B is we're wanting to make a bit of a stream schedule each month for you beautiful ladies and gentlemen. So, what we have is Bert made a blank template for each month, a little B&B blank monthly template, and we are going to start filling it up with events that we're going to do each stream. So, what do you think? What do you think of the template you made so far? You like it? You kind of like the idea, Bert? See where it goes?
Yeah, I was afraid at first.
Have a little bit more organization on these fucking streams.
But I'm on board now.
You had a really hard time understanding this concept.
Yeah, making it in Excel was not quite what we were looking for. I think maybe if I cleaned it up a little bit, it might have done something, but it looked bad.
A very hard time understanding this one. I'm like, Bert, it's not a big deal. We're just making a template that we can post each month.
Yeah, it was weird.
And you're not even making the calendar. You just made the template. Now, guess what? You don't have to touch it ever again.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think it's cool, though. It's a good idea. I think, we have enough people that are consistently coming and everything that it's kind of something fun for people to look forward to and everything too. So this is a good idea.
Well, we're going to start opening up some polls and stuff like that, and based on what things get polls, we'll try to include those for that monthly stream schedule. So might have a trivia night, might have a game where Bert and I play together, might have games where Bert plays and I do a bop or flop with people's music, might have a free night, might have a night where I play and you guys watch. Like I said, co-op games where we can play together, rage games, scary games, story games, things like that, just to make it a little bit more organized, because we're getting back into the trap of Bert playing random shit with nobody wanting to watch it anymore. So
yeah.
Minecraft really isn't paying the bills anymore.
No, somebody call it out, and I'm just like, fuck it, that's good enough for me. I'll call it. I'm like, this is not good.
Yep. So we will show you the template when it's made. We only have a blank one right now, but if we don't make one for April, we still could, because it's the very beginning of April still. Mm-hmm. We'll definitely show you the May one. And yeah, this is one of those things where you should actually vote, because your vote matters, because if something has like even a single vote on it, we might try to incorporate it into a game night at some point. Mm-hmm. So
yeah, any sort of interest or whatever. But at least put it on our radar, because it's like things that get zero should just be fucking shit game.
Mm-hmm, which is all the games you've been bringing to the stream for the most part.
There's so much hate on my games, man. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah. Well, at least now this way, if people don't like it, then we can just say, hey, this is what the people wanted, man.
We have the receipts. So, hey, fucking Danny thought this was a good idea. Go yell at him.
Yeah, and Jimmy thought you wanted to play this, so
dog shit
we will. Yeah. We'll make it cool too. Get a little template that we'll post each month too, so people know what we're playing. And it's not going to be set in stone either. Like if a new game comes out that we really want to play, but we already had fucking Dress to Impress scheduled for the night, we're not going to be like, can't fuck up the schedule. This is set in stone. We can't.
Yeah, that's what I was almost thinking. It's like if it was more events or whatever. I mean, I think it's good to have whatever we want on there, but if it was free at some point, or like open schedule for exact games, but like just a thing.
Well, it is an open schedule. It's not. It's not set in stone. Yeah. So if something comes up that people really want us to play, or we want to play, then we can do it. But this is just more of a guide to let's stop being the same old boring stream going back and forth between Hitman and Minecraft and sometimes Trick Shot Simulator, games nobody wants to fucking see, and instead have some kind of theme going forward with it. So, yeah, we're excited for it. So we will we'll show you guys that.
Yeah.
Once that's done. Also, we're coming up with a process in which we're going to try to start getting some more guests on. Having one guest on every 25 episodes is getting kind of mid. So, after Bert fought tooth and nail against the idea, he's calmed down into it. So,
yeah.
We are going to try to get some more guests on and just kind of go forward from there. ChatGPT makes it very easy to reach out to guests now. So it's literally just copying and pasting to a bunch of guests and see what sticks, kind of thing. So, and then just kind of go forward from there. The only thing is just make sure your ChatGPT response does not look like a ChatGPT response.
Yeah, that was the big thing I was thinking of. I'm like, wait, I gotta double check everything.
A couple potty words in there. Just so they know that it's
yeah, it's like thanks, okay. Or it's like hey man, I love your content. Send it to a chick. It's like
yeah,
proofreading.
Yeah. So hopefully we'll get some more guests on. It's cool talking to people that make content and things like that. So see how their journeys has been. When we first started, like those first 100 episodes or so, like. There was times where we having guests on each week where we didn't even have a B&B episode. And that's when our audience was smaller. Our numbers weren't that big.
Mm-hmm.
Not like they're big now, but...
Right.
We got a lot of people on. I remember you yelled at me. You're like, dude, we need to chill with these guests here. I don't want to talk to a guest every week.
Yeah, it's like a couple were back-to-back. It's like, oh, God.
I think we had like 3 back-to-back. Like, we almost had like a month full of just guests.
Yeah,
so
I couldn't imagine
get it.
That being like the format of the whole show. I could not imagine that.
Mm-hmm. And it wasn't supposed to be.
Yeah.
It's just when things happened.
Yeah. It's like all these folks that are out here doing shit and they're having people on every week. It's like, holy fuck.
Yeah. The only time I'd want that is if it was like actually like Survivor contestants or people that had some, like we were actually interested in them.
Yeah.
Not saying we're not interested in our guest. Every guest that we have had on and will have on are people that we are genuinely interested in.
Mm-hmm.
There are some people where Bert did his research on him, and he's like, yeah, this guy don't know how to read, so let's not do that.
We're having this guy on our podcast, and he's just like, yeah, it's just alien noises is his show.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, that's
just
cool.
Like the guy that's in my org. So,
neat.
Yeah, nope. So, speaking of orgs, we're not going into org talk this week, I promise, but I want to talk about some of the puzzles here.
I do want to talk about my org.
Yeah,
No.
We're just have another episode talking about my org. I'm still in it, 2 weeks in, but final 14 I think we're at. So, but they had this thing to where you had to solve this logbook where every player has a certain coin, and there were 21 players, so there were 21 different coins out there. And they said the first person to guess all 21 coins, like which player has which coin, gets a very, very special prize. And then finally, I submitted my logbook of each coin to each person, and they said I got it. And I'm like, cool. Well, somebody else had to have beat me. I mean, I'm a good social player in Survivor. I'm not a strategist or anything like that. Never have been. So I was like, cool, somebody else beat me to it. And they're like, you're one step away from getting this award. Do this puzzle, and you'll be all set. So I opened the puzzle, spend over 2 hours on it, still don't have it.
Oh, fuck.
And it's a 25 by 25 puzzle. Don't fuck me, dumbass. Here you go again.
No, I thought
like
you were
just going around with the story, douche stick. Oh, really? And then what happened? When you know exactly what fucking happened?
I thought
asshole.
There was a different angle here. My bad. My fault.
No. So my problem is like I have to be so good socially to get everybody's coin because again, I'm trying not to go into too much detail. I'm trying to focus on the puzzle part here, but you have to know everybody's coin, and that can be a detriment because if somebody has one of your coins, there's coins scattered out all across the org. If you have somebody else's coins and you play their coin, that person gets a disadvantage, whether it's in a challenge or they get their vote blocked or their vote stolen.
Mm-hmm.
So if your coin's an octopus and I find an octopus coin, I can play that and you have a disadvantage or something. So you have to get it to where people trust you to tell you their coin.
Oh yeah, no, that's no small feat.
For 21 different people.
Yeah, that is insane.
And I did it. And I was so proud of myself that I got all 21. I was laying in bed one day. I'm like, fuck, I think I'm really close to actually cracking this. So then I crack it, and now there's a puzzle. And I sent the puzzle to Bert. You saw it was no fucking walk in the park either.
I just did another one today, and it was bad.
Yeah.
It was like a 45-minute situation.
Yeah, it's a pipe puzzle to where you have to have this water flow throughout these series of pipes, and there's certain rules and stuff to it. So I texted somebody that I know who is very good at puzzles, which is my cousin Bert.
Uh-oh.
And I said, here's the puzzle. See if you can solve it. I can't use your answers because that is extremely cheating.
Yeah.
So, and I just want to know if you can do it because I've spent over 2 hours doing it.
Yeah.
And I can't get it. And he sends me a screenshot 35 minutes later with it done saying lol.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So, as much as I'd like to take his screenshot and do my puzzle and then say I did it, or just take his screenshot and submit it, I just can't do that because that's cheating.
Yeah.
So I'm just not going to submit for this. This is not an advantage. Like, this isn't like a challenge results where you have to turn in something. Like, this is just a side thing. If I want to do it, I can. And I'm very much assuming somebody already has it at this point.
Yeah.
I'm very positive somebody has it. So you're a spec, so you know for sure if somebody has it or not.
Right.
So I'm just assuming somebody has it, so it's not even worth the cheat. And plus, I ain't a cheater, so won't do it. So Bert fucking cooked through that. And then we have another logic puzzle today that I have to turn in a few hours. And I said, hey, here's what we have to do. This isn't the actual puzzle, but see if you can figure it out, and then you can give me some tips and tricks. And Bert did it like 10 minutes later. I'm like, you fucking queer, will you stop? Damn.
Yeah.
So here's the thing, is Bert and I's brains are very different, but the ways that they're different are very good within the game of Survivor. So I would say I'm okay at puzzles. Like, I'm okay at it. Just like
you won't DNF.
You're okay. Yeah. Well, careful. I might. Depends on the puzzle, of course. This one I'm just not doing. The fucking pipe puzzle. I'm good. I'm decent at puzzles. Not Discord ones. These Discord puzzles, like you said, are a complete different fucking beast. You're going to have some autistic kid that gets it in 7 seconds kind of thing.
Yeah, like
it's
I'm like, you
fun.
can't even punch this into a fucking computer to solve it for you fast enough. Like, this is not... some of the results that came back, I'm like, like the slide puzzles, I busted my motherfucking ass. I trained for multiple fucking... Like, from the moment they told us what the fuck it was, I was training, like, the entire night. This is when I had no work. I actually straight up degened. I did, like, 20 slide puzzles in an afternoon to train for this. I did, like... I don't know. Somebody cut my score in half. I'm like, how the fuck is that even possible? You literally cannot click the fucking squares fast enough to solve this. Like, it's I'm sorry, but it's not possible. I don't get it. I don't get it.
That's why I don't try real hard in these things.
It's insane. There's always going to be a bigger fish.
Especially with Discord stuff. It's super fucking cringe.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, like I was saying, my puzzle mind is not very good. I can probably finish one, but just not in a great time. Just like your social mind isn't the greatest. You can make good relationships with everybody, but at least not so far to the point to where they can
I haven't really made like proper moves or anything, but I'm good at getting on people's good sides, I guess. Good at making the relationships, not making moves, I guess.
I would say your social skills are probably about as good as my puzzle skills are in Survivor.
Yeah.
If not it depending on the puzzle, your social skills are better than my puzzle skills. I'm good at like trivia and shit like that. That's where my brain works well.
Yeah,
Puzzles, though, depending on the puzzle.
Yeah, I think the puzzles that I shit the bed on, you'd be good at, and vice versa.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
yeah. So we just need to combine to be a better Survivor player.
One
to where
super player, yeah.
my social skills with your fucking puzzle skills
mm-hmm.
could get us pretty far.
Yeah, we'd be chilling
in the game. I'm literally at the point though to where I'm like, I kind of want to throw every challenge, so then I can just say I had to rely on my social skills at this point. So.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like there's an active, coming to terms with like I am never going to win a fucking individual immunity. I'm just gonna fucking do what I can. I gotta try and, keep your head above water. But that's not a good mentality. Yeah. But I mean, like, I'm not.
It depends.
I can't lean on.
It might be a good
being a challenger beast. Yeah.
It might be good. I mean, it might be a good thing to just kind of throw it away because you're not gonna win. I mean, apparently that's what Rich did on season 1 of Survivor. Remember when him, Rudy, and Kelly were standing there with their hands on the post?
Oh, yeah.
In season 1?
Yep.
For the final challenge?
Yep.
He gave up like 5 minutes in. He's like, here's what happens. If I win, everybody is going to say I'm only here because I won this immunity challenge and not get a vote.
Yeah, that's
so
fucking...
my only hope is if I don't win here. So good luck, you guys. And he took his hand off.
Mm-hmm.
So... because he just knew the jury wasn't going to respect him winning his way into it.
Oh, yeah.
So it's a big brain move. So, I mean, it's kind of one of those things. So, but yeah, no, Bert flew through both of them puzzles. This logical puzzle, you were just helping me with examples. Like, I didn't send you the actual one yet.
Yeah.
Maybe I will, and we can just solve it, and then when I submit it, then you can show me what you got and the time you got.
Yeah. Those ones are cool. I've seen those puzzles before.
Yeah, they're cool. I tried doing it while I was out today on my phone, and it just wasn't working.
Yeah.
Was the one that I sent you, was that did you have one with, like, they smoke this, and they have this kind of pet, and their house is this color?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's 5 men in a house and figure out who owns the fish.
Yep.
It was the objective.
Yeah. It was talking about this person smokes this pack of cigs, and this one drinks this type of beer. Yeah. So that part was starting to get fun, but I was just kind of doing it on my phone, so I was like, I'll try it later. So
yeah, it's just another logic puzzle. That's kind of what the pipes is too. It's a lot of like, I know this for sure, absolutely without a doubt is X, so it can't be Y. So now where does Y go? That's kind of like the idea behind it.
Yeah, well, that's what I saw when I was looking up the pipe puzzle tutorials. Like on the side, they say you work from the outside in.
Mm-hmm.
Because you'll see there are some pipes that have water going outside of the frame, which can't happen.
Yeah, exactly.
So, like the two parallel lines, like those, if they're on the side, they have to be going straight up and down.
Yeah.
They can't be going left or right.
Yeah,
so
that's exactly how I do it.
Well, I think that's the way you're supposed to do it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I think you have to do that. But other than that, though, there's always, like, 2 ways they can go, though, besides the parallel lines. Like, those curved ones can go up or down. Okay, I'm not going to get into the specifics. Yeah, it was one of those things where I started to do well, but I'm like, I can't do this.
If the puzzle
it's not even
was a little
fun
smaller
anymore.
It would have been doable, yeah. 25 is insane. Like, once you get to the middle,
yeah.
Like, it's literally just guessing. I was just sitting there clicking buttons again. Even this morning, I tried it again. Like, this is fucking insane. Just to see if you can really, like, logic your way out of it, but I really did just click around until it looked right.
I don't understand why you have to get everybody's coins and then do this. Like, why do you have to be a social whiz and a fucking puzzle whiz to get this? Like, that's not fair. So,
yeah,
I was pretty pissed off about that.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I mean, yeah.
It's just when you, in the real game, when you find it kind of thing. When you complete the objective, you complete the objective.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. And, of course, it's all puzzles and stuff. So, anyways, that's where we're at now. Bert's done really well with puzzles, so I ain't going to cheat, though, with his answers. Nope. I'd feel way too bad about it.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah, I know another one of my allies, they completed it too, and they started doing the pipe, and they're like, well, I'm not doing this.
Yeah, it's like it's a pretty daunting puzzle. You're just looking at what is the math on that? You're looking at like 400 pipes.
Trillion.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
25 by 25, yeah.
Different ways they can go. Yeah. It's like 25 times 25 times 24.
Oh, yeah,
times
it's like
23 times
it's like
22.
400. It's almost 500 pipes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's fucking crazy.
No thanks. It's stupid. And then on top of all of that, you want to know how they decide your time?
How?
It's when you first submitted the code. So they don't even go off the code in the puzzle.
Oh, really? Oh, that makes sense.
It's when you put in the code. So that means if I finished it right now, it would say 5 days.
Yeah. But what would the time matter, though? It's just whoever submits a finished puzzle first, right?
Yeah, maybe if it was some kind... I don't know, honestly. I don't know if it's whoever does it first. Nobody even knew there was a damn puzzle after this.
Yeah. So
maybe it is one of the... Like if it came down to a tiebreaker or something like that.
Right.
But
yeah,
I don't know. All they told me is they take the time. Because I'm like, guys, I can't finish this. I got to go. I know you said this was going to take a long time. And I was very aware of that. But we're talking about a very long time here.
Days here.
Yeah. The hours are turning to days here. So... they were like, yeah, no, it doesn't matter what your time says. We just go off of what you submitted here. I'm like, oh, okay, fuck off then.
Cool. Perfect.
So if I finish it, it's going to tell them I took them 3 weeks to fucking finish it.
Yeah.
So.
Damn.
Cool. Well, what do you want to talk about? What are you bringing?
Yeah, this is actually so fucking stupid. I actually just saw this just now, and I don't know if it's really a genius topic, but it's kind of funny. So as everybody knows, unless you're new here, I guess, I travel a lot for work, and I mainly live out of hotels, or I've recently been getting into Airbnbs. So I'm also a fat piece of shit and lazy as fuck, and find any excuse to not go outside. So I do a lot of door dashing and stuff. So I was actually planning on getting dinner soon, and then Burger texted me. He's like, yo, hop on, we're doing the pod. I'm like, right on, dog. Let's get this shit out of the way. Or like, let's do the that's a great vocabulary. Oh my god, I'm so excited. It's my favorite part of the week. Yo, when it's early, Christmas comes early. So
what are you talking about?
So I've been browsing for food in the background like a chubby fat guy, and I actually found something very, very interesting.
Okay.
So they have like, I don't know if you've seen, they have like whatever, you can obviously buy food in fucking DoorDash, Good Away. But they also have like grocery delivery services and stuff. Mm-hmm. So it's like you just give somebody the list, and then they'll say like, oh, it'll probably take me like 2 hours to get all this bullshit. I'll just let you know when I'm on my way, and you get your groceries. Well, I'm just going through here now, and in a similar vein, I'm looking at this. I'm like, oh, look at that. That's nice. Oh, there's some chilies. There's some Mexican food, some Indian food. It's like now on DoorDash, and there's this place called Hello Cake. And I'm like, what the hell is this? Okay. Maybe I should look at this. I haven't clicked on it yet, and I don't know if I really want to, but now that I've done this, I think I need to. It says it's an American bakery, but it's a bunch of fucking sex toys.
Okay.
Fucking DoorDash. How do they get away? How do they get away with this? This is fucking crazy. And it says, yes.
That's not justice, Bert says.
What the hell? It says this is a bakery. It's a bakery place. I don't even want to say this shit.
That's the 5th time you've said it's a bakery. I understand.
The cake. I don't know if that's how they're like getting past it. It's like you go on to, I don't know. There's other places people try and get around being naughty and stuff, but this is fucking insane. Yeah, no, it's a bunch of like, butt plugs and shit on DoorDash. So now that I've clicked on this is probably going to be on my recommended.
You should DoorDash the butt plug.
I should. Yeah, there's one on here. Let's see how expensive
There's
it is.
the title of the show.
Let's see. It's $30. That's not bad.
I don't know what butt plugs do exactly.
I don't know if it's. I don't. Is this so you don't like
a plug?
Yourself? That's what the name would
they're
insinuate.
sex toys. They're not medical devices.
Oh, wait! Have you seen the things when people when people are why am I being gay? They're like the morgue. They put like a gigantic screw plug up your ass so all the fluid stuff don't come out.
Yeah, well, these are different types of butt plugs.
Yeah, it's different. This one doesn't have fucking teeth on it. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand the point in them. I know, like, I've seen things where they have, like, they're the balls, like the strings.
Oh, yeah.
With balls on them.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And
then it's just like rip starting a mower.
Well, that's if you do it too fast.
Right,
but,
right.
No, it was something along the lines of the balls have little balls inside of them. So, like, when the person that is hosting the butt plug moves, the balls inside the plug move.
Okay.
So then, apparently, that insinuates pleasure.
Oh, I see. That's interesting.
That's when I watched my dad's Best Sex Volumes 1, 2, and 3 VHSs when I was 8. So I don't know if they really make them like that anymore.
What the hell? You gotta.
But they were like, yeah, you put these in your ass, and then, like, so the girl put it in her ass, and then they were like, yeah, now you move around, and then she started moving her hips around.
She's
and
like, what?
She's like, yo, yeah. So
that's fucking wild. Yeah, I had no idea. I'm like, this just looks like this looks like not. But
I don't understand the plugs. Like the plugs, like that, just go in there and just chill in there. And they're just chilling. Like they're just vibing.
Yeah.
I don't understand the point in those ones. Those don't make sense to your daddy.
No, yeah.
So they just go in there and they stay in their stationary.
Yep. No, they're just hanging out.
No, they're not hanging out. They are draped in there. But yeah. But yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Never really made sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, can't say.
They must all have like marbles inside of them or something.
Yeah.
There's got to be some kind of pleasure. I don't know. In porn, they always try to make it look hot, but they sure weren't.
No.
It's kind of gross.
Oh, that's neat. Or it's like
won't that hurt taking that out?
They have like the furry ones where there's a tail attached. That shit's wild. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really understand the point in them. So
no, it's probably just like you're just too far gone kind of thing. I don't think simpletons like us are meant to understand the nuances.
Well, I ain't no simpleton.
My fault.
I'm as fucked up as the next guy, but still, I don't want no.
Nah.
I don't know. Maybe it looks hot, like to some people. I don't know.
True. Maybe it's covering something up.
No, that is not what I was saying. You can't say "oh, true" and then say Hitler was right, like, and just say some non sequitur that has nothing to do with what the fuck I was saying.
Oh, maybe.
I'm saying, like, if a guy, like, if, is on a hookup and he sees one, they think that's hot. I don't know.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that's not what I was saying. Okay, I get it.
I don't know, like, if she, like, bends over and you're like, you want me to take it out? I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Looks like it hurts. Yeah, actually, could you do something about that?
Yeah, what's the point in a butt plug? Let's see.
It's gonna be something insane. Jesus, don't giggle like that. Nah.
The very first thing that pops up is it says it warms up the anus before sex.
Ah,
warms it up.
Like warming up your arm before a big game.
Warming up your car before driving in the snow.
Shit, okay.
They can help relax the muscles in your rectum, making penetration more comfortable.
That's neat.
Wiki says, objects that are inserted into the rectum can therefore potentially travel up into the bobble.
Okay.
The flared end on a butt plug exists to prevent this.
Oh, no shit.
That's so your ass doesn't suck it up.
He hungry.
They are generally used as prep for anal sex.
Okay.
It's like stretching before working out.
Huh.
Some people also just find it pleasurable on its own.
Some people.
Someone else on Reddit says feels good.
Okay. Cool. Just run around the office
For me,
with it.
as a guy, I find that it means I can just push on it for a bit or clench and it applies. Yeah, I don't care.
Okay. You get into the logistics of it, it kind of ruins the fun, I imagine.
For me personally, I just think they make the ass look cuter. The
there you
jeweled
go.
ones. Cuter.
Bejeweled.
Wear a butt plug to work. Yeah, no, like, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Fuck that.
what's the point in wearing it around?
If you know you got the rounds, I'll plug you up.
No, that's not what they're used for, you dumb fuck. It's not an actual plug. Like for a drain.
It probably would be.
Dumbass.
I mean, it probably is double purpose, probably.
I don't know. It'd probably seek around it. Depends how good it is, I guess.
I suppose.
If I push hard enough, I bet you can get that shit
It's
squirted
come right
around
out
it.
with it. Yeah.
Yeah. Boy, I don't like that. Warms the anus up.
Yeah. It's like the whole in the turd cutter realm.
Yeah, it's like rubbing your hands together.
Uh-huh. What the
And
hell?
then you grab your ass plug.
Perfect.
Yeah. But yeah, then I've seen those strings with the balls on them, and yeah, those ones have like little ones in them that can be used as like a toy or something.
It's like a maraca. Yeah. It's a musical instrument.
Basically, maybe not like to that extreme, but it's like one ball per ball.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
yeah.
So like you have a tennis ball, and inside, well, a tennis ball ain't going in your ass, but inside it's like a big marble kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but can you imagine like some girl walks by you and you're like, did I just hear a fucking maraca?
Yeah. Sounds like there's beads inside of a really small plastic ball. Somewhere nearby.
Yeah, fucking mariachi band sneaking up on you.
Yeah. Minus 100 stealth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nope. Yeah, I've seen some crazy sex toys in my day.
Mm-hmm.
I remember some girl showed me her, and it looked like the fucking Cockinator 8000.
Yeah.
Like I think she told me it had like 200 different settings on it.
What the fuck?
And it cost a lot of money.
That's insane.
Like she could have put a down payment on a car or something like that.
No shot.
It started like spinning around and shit in her hand, and then I was like, which setting do you use?
Uh-huh.
And it was literally like the most simple like vibrating setting ever. Like
cool?
It wasn't.
Glad you're getting your money.
What about the ones where it fucking cooks you breakfast and then fucks you?
Uh-huh. Yeah. You put an egg in the back and you get scrambled eggs at the end.
Exactly. It has like a frying pan on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. And then I've seen like girls with strap-ons.
Uh-huh.
That like
Okay.
they're strap-ons that come.
What?
I'd never understood the point. Like there's some like lever or something
in there
that you can like release something. I don't know what it's releasing.
Oh my god.
And I don't know why you'd want it to release.
Nah. That would be uncomfortable. You have to clean up and everything. Nah, I'm all set.
I'm like, what is it? You have to fucking clean up anyways, dumbass. You don't just fucking pull your pants up and leave the cum all over your ass.
I suppose.
Just go to work afterwards.
Yeah.
Fucking idiot.
I suppose. Fucking A.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. I feel like if people want to use toys, go right ahead. I think a very happily married man and woman can
Get the job done.
normal fun with toys.
Oh, I see.
But
yeah.
when you start getting into the cockinator and strap-ons that come and shit like that, and pocket pussies with lips on them, like actual human lips and teeth.
Yeah. It's like, oh boy, we're getting into realms
Robotic
here.
mouse that lick. Yeah.
Never
like you're,
before discovered.
this is what lust is.
Yeah. This is simply unnatural.
Mouse that lick male asses.
Uh-huh.
Speaking of that,
Oh, Jesus. What the hell?
Yesterday I went to my local Target, shopping for blades or a trimmer because I needed one because the one that I had broke.
Oh, man.
So I'm going through all of this shit here, and I think the one I ended up getting was a bit too high powered. I think it's for shaving fucking heads as well.
Oh, I see. Yeah,
it said on the box like powerful enough to shave hair, precision enough to trim facial hair or something.
Mm-hmm.
So while I was looking for these, I did see, I don't remember what it was called, but it was literally specifically for making you bald. It was like called like the head balder or something.
Mm-hmm. The head hair
it was
destroyer.
A very unique, yeah, the head hair fucking nader.
yeah.
And
hair delete.
It literally looked way different than any one I've ever seen. It basically was shaped like a scrub daddy, like a circle like that, with a handle on it.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Was it supposed to polish, or is it a polisher or something?
Basically, yeah, it looked like a polisher, but it was for shaving your head bald.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, they have it's like a 3-headed razor thingy, and they have each thing, and it's supposed to hug all the curves on your head.
Yeah, I don't know. You just fucking crank it like a lawnmower, and then put it on your head.
Yeah. No, I have seen those before, now that you mention it. Yeah.
Yeah. It looks like those ice packs that cartoon characters wear when they stuff their fucking head on something.
Yep.
And I thought about it, and I said, nope, not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. I'm hoping to keep my hair until I hit 30.
Mm-hmm.
And then that way I can say I had hair all the way through my 20s and got rid of it in my 30s.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll see. Not yet, though. We'll see if I can make it that long. It's a year away about, so.
Oh, you got it.
I don't know. We'll see. I'm getting way too many fucking comments on it now.
Really? Oh, so, fuck.
Yeah, particularly from your brother. So.
That's crazy.
Holy fuck. Put a hat back on, dude. Holy shit.
That's insane. Well, thanks, buddy.
I will. So, but that's not the main point I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about you being the math boy that you are, if you can explain this to me.
Oh, Jesus.
So here I am in Target.
Uh-huh.
Got myself my trimmer, and I needed some blades. And I have two, what are they, rods?
Like the handle?
What are they? The handles, yeah. I have two handles.
I got two
One's
rods,
Harry's.
boy. Oh, yeah, I got one of those,
is
too.
Gillette's.
Yeah.
So, Harry's for the balls.
Okay.
Gillette's for my face. So if you ever come over to my house and you need a razor, don't use the Harry's. Or do it. I don't give a fuck.
Okay. All right.
So, anyways, got me some Harry's, and I went to get some Gillette's. And it was $20 for 4 heads, razor heads for Gillette.
Okay.
About $20 for 4 of them.
Yep.
And I'm like scratching my head, and I'm like, these Harry's are $10. This is fucking weird. And you know, I don't mean to be Jewish or something, but I don't want to just spend money on shit that I don't need to spend that kind of money on. I can get it significantly cheaper.
It works just as good as the other shit, if not better.
Yeah, but here's what really blew my mind, and this is when I needed to write it down, because again, I started venting to the honey, and then she doesn't get it, or she's not very interested in talking about it, so I'm like, okay, I know the stupid fucking idiotic retard that would care about this. So I wrote it down to talk to you about.
Hell yeah.
The Gillette was $20 for 4 of them, but right below this pack of 4, was a brand new handle with a single razor head.
Okay.
For $10.
Okay.
So I'm like scratching the back of my head, and I'm like, why would I buy the $20 pack when I can get a brand new handle and razor for half of that?
Right.
And she was trying to explain the math to me, and she's like, well, why do you need to replace your handle? And I'm like, I don't, but for that fucking price difference, I might as well replace it once a month.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I got the hand. I mean, I don't shave that much, but I do my neck whenever it gets too long. But yeah, so basically the way the math breaks down is that means that the blades are worth $5 in your $20 pack. So if you use the same math, that means that when you buy the single, which is the $10, you're paying $5 for the blade and $5 for the handle. So I don't know. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
That's kind of weird. But I guess it makes sense to get the pack because then you're getting 4 more uses out of it instead of just the
Why can't I just buy 4 more things? Well, maybe that's why, because if I bought 4
and you're just gonna have handles
of those packs, it'd be $40 for 4 blades and 4 handles versus $20 for 4.
Yeah. But it almost looks like there's more value. I mean, and honestly, it could be too, right? Maybe their handle isn't $5. That's just if you're using the same value from like the bundle pack.
Maybe the blade's free and the handle's 10 or vice versa.
Yeah. Because then they know your goofy ass is going to come back to buy their blades. So like, we got this.
That's where I'm saying is, why would I go buy? I didn't buy any, by the way. I just kept the Harrys and my trimmers. I didn't fuck with this. I was like so confused. I was like, okay, maybe it's because I'm looking at a bigger pack.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, you know how there's like a 30 pack of them for like $180 fucking dollars? It's crazy. But no, that was the smallest pack they had, was a little 4-pack.
What the fuck?
I was just like, I really need to think about this and pray about this and have the Holy Spirit guide me on which one I should be picking, because this ain't making sense. For half the price of 4 blades, I can just get a brand new handle and 1 blade.
Yeah. Yeah. For how often I go through blades, that would almost make more sense. If that fucker's dull as hell, I'll just do it until I start ripping the hair out, and then I'm like, maybe I should get a new one.
That's what I'm saying, is I'm like, I don't shave every day. I maybe shave like twice a month, maybe.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Like, this thing's going to last me the whole year or so.
Yeah, I don't know. I was really confused by that. I still don't quite understand it. The only thing that I can think of is if I were to buy 4 blades with the handle, it would be $40 when I got 4 blades of just the blades for $20. Like, that's the only thing that kind of makes sense to me.
Yeah. Yeah, it is a weird strategy of how they're pricing that, but it kind of, it's weird. Yeah, it's basically just to trap you into buying more. It's like, well, now you gotta buy my 20-pack.
Yeah, so now it's more expensive. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense, but I probably could get 2 months out of a razor before I gotta switch it. So, at that rate, but, you know, I might switch it a little bit more if I had extra ones. You know, I'm sure we're all like, well, if I don't have any extras, so I'm just going to run this fucker till I can't no more.
Yeah. And then you switch to a new one, you're like, shit, I really do be living like this. Like, that old one was beat to piss.
Yeah, no, it really is.
Yeah. That is kind of the nice thing. And I could see, really, if you did shave every day, like back when I was in college, I think it was like my first year or 2 or something, when I was clean shaved all the time. That was like, that would have been really nice to have a proper razor. I just bought like the shitty disposable ones.
People can shave every single day.
Yeah. No, I've never grown fast enough for it to be every day. It's like maybe twice a week.
No, people would literally, like, how they brush their teeth every day, they would fucking get up and shave every morning.
Yeah, that's like the 5 o'clock shadow.
That would tear my skin. Damn. Yeah, that would tear my fucking skin off my fucking face.
Yeah, just like that dumbass Razor movie or whatever the fuck you made me watch.
Yeah, where he just says, like, just shaved his fucking face off.
Yeah. Fuck that.
I remember that, yeah, and I showed you that. It was like a 6-minute movie. I'm like, what the fuck is this? And I watched him shave it, and I'm like, okay. Then I saw him put shaving cream back on. I'm like, oh, I've never seen the double shave before. I wonder what's the point in that. I didn't even think about it. And then I saw him do it a 3rd time, like, oh, okay.
You get it.
And then he did it like 7 more times until he died.
Yeah.
It was like from the 60s, too. Remember that? It was literally made in like 1963.
Okay, I don't remember that.
I don't even know if the fucking Beatles came to America yet.
Okay. That's insane.
Yeah, that was weird. HBO has a lot of those random short films on there that are less than 10 minutes long.
Is that where you were getting all yours that you were watching?
Yeah.
HBO. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was looking at Spookies, and that one kept coming up, and I'm like, okay, it's 6 minutes. Let's fucking check it out.
Mm-hmm.
So then I just did it, and like, huh?
Yeah. This was a bad idea.
I watched other ones, too, but that's the one that sticks out to me the most.
Yeah, that one was fucked. I hadn't seen any other ones, but I didn't need to.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Well, I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe I'll get myself... I'll probably get that pack of 4 at some point. It's just... when you're buying trimmers and then other blades and then other blades on top of that, like, it's a pretty expensive grocery ship at that point. So I'm just like, I'll get those separately because I didn't need them right away.
Yeah, I've been more into, like, getting my own groceries lately just because, you know, I don't really need to, but I kind of do it just to be healthy, I guess. But,
what do you mean by getting your own groceries?
Oh, I mean, normally I would just DoorDash all my food, but, or I live at home, so my parents just buy everything and I just fucking gremlin out of the fridge. So I really don't grocery shop that often.
So you mean, like, making your own food?
Yeah. Well,
you made it sound like you were some, like, prince or something where you have
buying my own
bring
food.
you fucking groceries. Yeah.
Oopsie, I didn't mean that.
Yeah. You're like, I've been getting my own.
Yeah. Instead of my servant.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, but yeah, it's crazy how it's like you add one thing to the fucking list and then it just fucks everything up. It's like normally my bill when I'm just buying groceries for myself for just a couple days, just because, you know I'm not going to eat all the food. If I get too much, I'll be like on day 3 of eating the same thing. I'm like, I'm just going to get Taco Bell. So I'll just do a couple days at a time just to keep everything fresh, because then I'll be like, oh, well, that sandwich meat I got's going to be old now, so now I'm going to have to, now I have to DoorDash.
Well, I ate bad for the first time yesterday.
Really?
I went to that buffet. Yeah, no, I've been eating real good. I got down to
I saw
25.6.
Holy fuck.
I'm almost a half a pound away from my goal. So,
yeah. Oh, that's fucking sweaty.
Not no more. After having a Chinese all-you-can-eat buffet.
Yeah, that shit is fucking insane.
We're going to get back into it tomorrow again. It's been real easy this time around, so I'm going to be at the goal that I need to be here. Unfortunately, though, the bench is going down again.
Damn.
Oh, it's going down big time.
Damn.
I am not about to start bulking either. I have zero fucking interest.
No.
I would rather continue to fucking eat healthy than do that. No, bulking is not fun at all.
No.
Whatever your queer-ass brother says, I don't care. It is not fun.
No.
That is where you have very strict dieting. You very much monitor your macros.
Everything, yeah.
Yeah, and you really try to get your protein in, and you start to actually lift a lot more seriously. And I'm at the point where I'm like, how much more do I need to bench? Like,
it's already pretty fucking insane.
I'm at a spot where I'm comfortable with, I don't really need to keep going up anymore. Like, what am I trying to do? I once said, as soon as I hit 300 pounds, I'm never going to bench ever again.
Okay.
And that was many moons ago. So, you want to know something what I really don't understand? This blew me away.
Okay.
Is my max bench press is 330. That's the most I've ever lifted.
Mm-hmm.
You know DK Metcalf, the absolute monster of a human being?
Uh-huh.
He can bench 350.
Okay. That is that is insane.
That don't make no sense to me.
20 more pounds, yeah. Uh-huh.
We wear that very differently.
Yeah, that dude is an animal.
He is one of the most jacked human beings I've ever seen. At least jacked football players.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, 100%. 100%.
So, he's also a wide receiver, though. So, that's ginormous for a wide receiver.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's like visual. It's very hard to miss.
Yeah. No, he's a monster of a human being.
Yeah.
But he was on a podcast with a man named Aaron Donald.
Okie dokie, yep.
And the guy says, hey, Aaron, DK says he can bench more than you.
Mm-hmm. He had the biggest lie told in history. Okay.
Yeah. Aaron goes, for real? And they said, Aaron, do you think you can bench more than DK? He goes, yeah.
Yeah, fuck, I hope. I'll put my...
Aaron looks at DK, how much you bench? DK says 350.
Uh-huh.
And Aaron says, that's it?
Uh-huh.
And they said, how much you bench? He's like 500.
Dude, fuck off. 500? Hell nah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Is he like one of the most freakishly big?
Well, people consider him the best defensive player of all time. So
Uh-huh.
I wouldn't go that high on him, but probably top 5.
Is he still playing?
Defensive player of all time.
For some reason, I feel
No, he retired last year.
Yeah.
Last year was the first year without him.
Okay, yeah. That sounds right. Yeah, no, there was always like fucking headlines of that motherfucker doing something crazy. It's like, yeah, I believe it.
Mm-hmm. Well, you can check this out later, but that is the video of him saying that. But then there was a boy named Larry Allen, who is the biggest football player I've ever seen.
Also need receipts here.
Yeah, so here is Larry benching 700 pounds.
700? What the hell?
Now, he's in heaven.
Ah.
I don't think it's because of the bench.
No. Oh, this guy's small.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so Larry Allen's one of my favorite football players of all time. He was a tubby motherfucker, too.
Uh-huh.
Aaron Donald doesn't look massive when you see him. He's actually pretty short.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of why he was so fucking good, because he had that low center of gravity.
Yeah, that's what they always say.
Yeah, he's only 6'1", which is,
in the scheme of things.
in the scheme of linemen, they're like 6'7" kind of thing.
Okay.
So he's only 6'1", yeah. And his weight, just to kind of put that into perspective, 284. Wow. That guy literally is like a cannonball. Like an actual fucking cannonball.
Uh-huh.
Getting shot out of a fucking cannon.
Yeah, that's fucking painful.
But yeah, I sent you some Larry Allen videos. There's this iconic video where the quarterback threw an interception, and Larry Allen, big fucking offensive guard, chased the guy down to prevent a pick six.
Holy fuck.
Fucking hustle of all hustles.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, but no, that was my crazy thing. I was like, I don't think DK can only bench 20 more pounds than I can. I would say he could bench probably 100 more than I could.
Yeah. I remember, like, fucking Derrick Henry's numbers were crazy, too. That makes a lot more sense, obviously, him being a fucking, a big power player. But
running back. I don't know. I mean, I think the way that I understand it is, like, once you get into the 300s on bench, like, okay, like, you can put up some big weight now. But once you start getting into that 400s level, that's like when you're on like a different fucking playing field.
Like genetic. You're just a fucking monster.
It's something that you do. Like you do this for a living, probably.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's dedication.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But yeah, no, it's crazy. No thanks.
Nah.
No thanks, but yeah, no, old bench is going down, but at this point it's like I don't really care.
Nah, you don't.
I mean, I do care, but it's like I got to stop caring. Like there's like what's the point? Like literally what's the fucking point?
Uh-huh.
Besides just staying in shape and stuff.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. You win some, you lose some weight, and all of a sudden your bench goes down again.
Mm-hmm. Can't win them all. Damn shame.
I don't know how that works. Apparently, when you have more weight, your body can burn more energy and lift more weight too, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So there's some kind of science with that, I suppose.
Yeah. The math's there somewhere.
It's something like that, yeah, but also, like, fat people just can't lift either. I think it's like a combination of some stuff.
Yeah, there's ratios there that need to be respected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, anyways, as we start to wrap this up, though, what's something else you wanted to bring up? Something you wanted to talk about?
It's a great question. I have anything good in here? I don't think I have anything in here, do I? What a shithead.
Nope.
What a shithead. Oh, fuck. I have something. I fucking wrote it down. It's so gay. It's so gay. I've been watching, whatever, trying to watch more shit. Blah, blah, blah. Blah. I've been watching Reacher on Amazon Prime. You ever seen that?
Okay. Yep.
Yep. Have you watched all of it?
Couple episodes.
Oh, a couple episodes.
No.
Okay. Well, so it's a stereotypical, really funny, yeah, Bert would love this. It's just a fucking big heifer fucking shit up, vigilante kind of style show. And I've noticed, I don't know if it's just on the first episode or wherever the fuck it shows it, but it's like this is all depicted, or characters are all based on characters from a book. I don't remember what the fuck it's called, but it's basically just like Reacher the book. And
it's based off of the book series called Jack Reacher.
Yeah, whatever that is. Yeah. I thought I had different names, but that's probably the series name, and then the book was like named something fucking stupid or something. Or maybe I'm just an idiot. It's probably the last one. Maybe a combination. Who knows? But this is one that is an extremely popular fucking show. Unfathomably popular. Burger's ears prick up. But it's a very popular fucking show that has like a lot of obvious production quality and everything put into it. It's like it's been on the face of Amazon Prime. I feel like every time I go on and I'm just finally like, fuck it. Nobody told me to watch it. I just kind of saw it on there. I'm like, fuck it, I guess I'll give it a shot. I'll see if I like it. And I do. Surprise nobody. But one thing that I've taken out of this, as I've learned to have a little bit more of a critical eye on things, is some of their writing is like bad, or even the character design is kind of bad. Like Jack Reacher.
Wait till you read The Institute by Stephen King.
Oh fuck. Yeah.
I'm so sick of this stupid fucking book.
Yeah. Are you done with that yet, by the way?
I don't want to read it anymore, but I'm like less than 100 pages away, so.
Oh fuck.
Suppose I better.
Right there. Yeah, I might as well just say you're done with it. Fuck it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just lie.
Mm-hmm.
I finished it. You see how it ended? Yep.
Yeah. I remember I did that in school once, and I got called out for it. It's like, Bert,
I did that all the time.
That's not at all how the end of that book went. And I wrote a whole ass. I think I talked about it on here, but I wrote a whole ass presentation.
Yeah, I've written interviews I was supposed to have like with my pastor back home that I never did.
Yeah, yep, and I had that too. Yeah, in college I had something like that.
I sat down here and interviewed my pastor back home. No, I didn't. I never talked to my pastor back home. Still don't.
The only real interview I did for college was your dad. Fireman. That shit was crazy.
Yeah. Just casually threw that up in the podcast too.
Yeah, it was so fucking random. Mm-hmm. But whatever. The damn show. The writing for Jack Reacher is kind of cringe. Like I like the whole, the Negan thing where it's like this guy has multiple sides to him. It's very morally gray or very blatantly morally corrupt, fucked up person who has like light moments and they do all this shit, and it's like you're trying to break through the character and all this stuff. There's flaws and they have to address it while also being like a fucking badass, whatever. That's not just specifically Negan, but that's kind of the archetype that I think is always kind of fun. Characters trying to overcome some sort of fault or something is always fun. Jack Reacher? I'm sorry, I haven't found a single fucking flaw. Like, this guy's literally just kind of Superman. And the show knows it, and he knows it. It's very, like, he has the whole bad bitch mentality. He just goes in, and he just, like, fucking kills all the bad guys. No bullets, no scratches, no blood. He just goes in, he fucks everything up, and then he goes home and has a coffee and fucks his wife, and then, does everything the next day. It's fucking...
Fucks his wife.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Kisses his daughter goodnight, fucks his wife, and then goes and does it the next day.
Rinse and repeat, clockwork. And it's like he's this big brute too. And it's like normally the fucking stereotype for big brute characters. He's maybe a little dumb upstairs, you know? That's one of the flaw. A very obvious flaw that you could fucking put into a character. It's right there. Maybe you could make the argument of saying, oh, that's stereotypical. Why would we do a stereotypical thing for this character? This one should be different. He is different, but in the wrong way. Now, maybe I just, you know, I've only finished the first season, so maybe the second season is where he starts to show, you know, some more character development. But so far, this motherfucker is like Sherlock Holmes. He's literally like, you wear a size medium underwear, and I can tell you have a shit stain exactly on coordinates 3 to 5, you know, in between your ass crack and your nutsack. And, you know, he just has everything dialed in. He's like...
where else would it be? Between your fucking balls and your belly button?
Yeah. Somewhere. Who knows? Maybe he's got backsplash or something. I don't know.
He's like sniffing like a dog. Like,
yeah.
Shit your pants.
He'll like... You know, he'll like dip his fingers...
Like sniffing their ass.
Yeah.
Dip his fingers in their ass. Is this shit I smell?
Yeah. It's just so fucked up. He'll lick his finger and put it up into the sky. He's like, I can tell the wind is blowing at exactly 43.2 knots coming from the northeast. That means that this is our killer. The killer is Dean, the shopkeep in town who sells fucking butt plugs on DoorDash. He's our culprit. He's the murderer. He has 14 confirmed kills, you know, and he just like dials everything to the exact T. And it's us like, where's this guy's flaw here? I've seen nothing. He's a good guy. He fucking like cares about the people. He cares about the environment. He literally picks up trash. Wife. He has all these cute lines and stuff in there. Where he's like, you know, he's humble. Everything. I'm like, where does this guy fucking go wrong? Where does this guy fucking go wrong?
He probably has a small pee-pee.
Probably. And you've seen this guy. I forgot what role he was wanting to go for, but this motherfucker is like...
Batman.
He's big.
Yeah, he wanted to be Batman.
That's what it was, Batman. Yeah, he's like, fuck, I do this shit for free. Yeah. But it's like, dude, I don't know. This is just one massive fucking glaring complaint I have with the show. It's just like, it's fun. Like, it's a fun show to watch, but it's just like, dude, do something here. Do something. This is just like boring, but I don't know.
Yeah, well, I remember that like that season, like that first episode was really weird. Like they didn't have him talk for some reason.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yep.
He just didn't talk, and now he doesn't shut the fuck up. Like, it was a very weird. They tried to make him look like he was a man of few words, and then he just talks all the time now.
Yeah.
It was a very, very odd fucking
shift
choice.
Yeah. Then he's like spearheading the entire fucking investigation. It's like, cool.
Yeah. He's like giving like MLK speeches and shit. It's really weird.
Yeah. It's fucking ridiculous. It's just like none of it fucking makes sense. I'm just like, dude, there's gotta be there's gotta be something here. So I'm really hoping, now that this is such a glaring issue, season 2, he just like, you know, fucking touches kids or something. Like, there's gotta be something.
He turns into Bert.
I just don't get it. I don't know. I had a totally different point I wanted to talk about too, and then like this ended up being way better. The other one was so stupid. I'm like, whenever they have special investigate, or whenever somebody's trying to hide from the cartel or something, they're like, hey, let's put you in a cabin out in the woods, not like in the Pentagon or something. I don't know. That was going to be my main point, and then I totally strayed off of it. But
yeah, you came up with a better point.
Yeah, the other point's way bad.
I bet he has a lot of flaws, and you're just just deep. Like, he has his balls hitting your chin for how far his cock's down your throat.
Nah, dude.
That you just ignore.
If you watch this, it's laughable, and some of the lines are so intricate. I'm like, bro, I know a Peter Doctor, and he doesn't talk like this. Like, who are you? Who is this fucking freak?
No, I've seen the first episode or two.
Mm-hmm. It's like a fun investigative show, but it's just like,
yeah. They also make him a lot bigger than he really is, too. Like, he's a big guy in real life.
It's like the camera angles.
Like, when he stands up, he, like, towers over people by, like, 2 feet. And when he's, like, sits down in beds, like, the beds really slump down.
Creak.
Yeah. I think he's, like, 6'4", like, 270 or something, but they make him look like he's 7'9", 500.
Yeah, literally just a fucking Hulk.
Because he's been in a bunch of movies and TV shows. He's a pretty successful actor.
Yeah, Yeah, I'm just like
Yeah,
wondering
he's
if it's
6'3".
Yeah, it's like it's a very. I mean, it's big, but it's like
He's not a ginormous. Yeah, he's 240.
yeah, that's how much I.
He's not that big of a like. He's a big guy. Don't get me wrong. Like that's not a little person. But they and Jack Reacher, they very much are.
He's like super.
Oh, he's also jacked, by the way. Like don't get me wrong. He's like DK Metcalf. He's super fucking jacked. But they make him look like the Mountain from Game of Thrones.
yeah, and he's not.
Yeah, he's just a regular big guy.
Yeah.
That actor I know is also like super Christian as well.
Mm-hmm.
He's had to defend himself playing that role because like all the Sunday school moms were talking about how violent of a show it was and how somebody with those beliefs shouldn't be playing such a violent role kind of thing.
That's crazy.
Yeah. He basically just called them a bunch of homos and said, leave me alone.
Yeah.
He's like, didn't realize the Bible was such a PG story.
I know. I was just going to say, there's like some pretty nasty stuff in there.
There's some pretty... Well, they say it's for the greater good. No, not necessarily. It shows a lot of bad shit just happening just because bad shit happens.
Mm-hmm. Surprise. People are shitheads sometimes.
But yeah, I know it's kind of like Chris Pratt, too. Chris Pratt's really of the same belief, too. Very outspoken about it.
Yeah.
And he plays characters that make a lot of dirty jokes and stuff.
Yeah.
I once saw him on Twitter, told some rando like me or you to eat a dick.
That's awesome.
I think he said something. Somebody said they didn't like the movie he was in or something. It was something very normal, and he was just like, eat a dick.
Mm-hmm. Fuck off, buddy.
And all the Bible thumpers all of a sudden came out.
Mm-hmm.
Freaking out about it. Delete this. He didn't.
Nope. Yeah. Goes back, edits,
Chris.
all caps, bold.
Yeah. Sure, I'll fix this.
Mm-hmm.
Eat my fucking cock.
Yeah, exactly.
Chris Pratt, eat a dick. Twitter.
Careful, you might find... Okay, Twitter,
Yeah.
there we go.
Open on Twitter. This post is unavailable. Damn. Somebody said, what gospel is that from?
What the fuck?
Because he's the big Christian person. Captain America saying language. I liked you until this. I think I love you now.
That's crazy.
Please delete that, brother. What do you have against Richards?
Bruh.
I think Jesus said that in the Bible somewhere.
Probably.
If Chris Pratt told me to eat a dick, I'd print that tweet out, frame it, and carry it around with me everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Put in your wallet.
Okay, comicbook.com. All it says is Chris Pratt saying eat a dick.
Classic.
Okay, the controversy first came to light when Pratt shared an ad on his Instagram feed in which he was working out. In the image, he was carrying a single-use plastic water bottle.
Wow, they're really breaking down
A
the
few
fucking
days later-
anatomy. Breaking him down to his ass.
Yeah, hang on a second. Now this is getting gay. Posted a picture of his own further, I'll apologize for the oversight. Apparently, the one who had the biggest problem was this all Twitter that's now been very effectively shut down. What the fuck? I wanted to know what the guy said to him for him to say that.
Yeah, that's something where a little bit of context would be kind of fun.
Yeah, it was something stupid. Like, it wasn't that big of a deal. Your dad, Chris Pratt, wants you to suck his cock while he drives. That's not right.
That's probably not right. Yeah.
That's not the right article.
Oopsie.
Damn, I wanted to know why. I can't remember.
Damn.
Why Chris Pratt eat a dick? Yeah, I can't find it. Oh well.
Fuck it.
It probably said like your mama or something.
Yeah. Something nice and divisive like that.
Mm-hmm. Oh well, yeah, Jack Reacher's mid.
Yeah. Could be better. I'll say that. Not bad. Could be better.
That's okay.
Yeah, what?
Could be better. Nice. Okay.
Yeah, it could be better. Character's
Cool.
gay.
All right. Well, thanks for the insightful feedback on Jack Reacher.
Yeah.
Appreciate
Just be
you.
more shit I've already said. Suck him off. He's perfect. He's got gray hair, beautiful eyes.
Yeah.
And he's not gay. What the hell? Maybe he does like boys. No, he doesn't like boys. Bang the main character.
Nope,
Bang.
he sure don't.
Nope.
Ugh.
Maybe
Well,
halvesies.
anyways, that's it for episode 273 of the Beaten Breger.
All right.
Beager.
Point and boinker.
Bert and Burger podcast. We're just trying to bring a little bit of the family element to the podcast world. And remember, it's only comedy still at the end of the day, so make sure you all are vibing and chilling and not freaking out. Okay? Chill.
Have some fun. Relax.
Have some fun. And we will see all of you beautiful people in the next episode. Take care, everybody. Gooby.
Later.
Fucking mouse that lick male asses. Speaking of that.
Oh, Jesus. What the hell?